Okay, so today is October 13th, and the topic of today's reading from the book Affirmations for the Inner Child by Ricard Lerner is control. I can let go of the burden of managing the world. Life in my dysfunctional family was totally out of control and unpredictable. The chaos left me deeply scared. In pain, I resolved to gain control over my life and over whoever and whatever might affect me in some way. As I have grown toward health, I have been able to reassure the hurt child within me that I am now wise enough and powerful enough to take care of him. He no longer needs to live in fear of being out of control, for I have discovered a wellspring of happiness within myself that is not dependent on others. I can take responsibility for creating a satisfying life of my own. Today I will release my need to control others. I will walk free in the tremendous burden of having to manage the world. So well, yes, again, that is the reading of today. Wish, like many times we have said, right? Like we have said many times before, we have to release our need for control. Control is a very negative thing. It's difficult not to control, right? Or not to try to control some things around our lives because it gives us a sense of power. But that same power gives us hurt and gives us pain, right? And hurts us in a lot of ways, right? So we just have to learn to let go of that anxiety, right? For control, right? For trying to make things the way that we think they should be, right? Just don't, you know? It's impossible. At the end, it's exhausting. Of course, you could argue too that, well, trying not to control things is also a way of control, right? And it can be exhausting too, because then you become like a puppet, or you feel a little bit more like a puppet, right? You have to learn balance, right? And when you can say no to things, or when you can say yes to things all the time, it can be complicated. As long as you get rewards, perhaps you could say, well, that would be something that you can feel better with yourself. It depends. It depends on how it works, right? On your feelings towards things in life, right? But yes, try not to control people, in particular people, because it's impossible, right? If they like you, good. If they don't like you, much better. You're better off alone. Take life as it comes, and you just don't try to impose your views of behavior into others. That's really really exhausting, right? So but also don't allow others to impose their views on how you should behave on you. That's the only thing that you need, right? And as long as you do it, you're fine. So in any case, that's pretty much the reading of today. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, leave any comments below, subscribe to the channel, share through social media, and as always, if Providence allows it, we will meet each other in a different day.